today's tutorial, we'll be talking about Rextester.com. In order to talk about Rextester.com, let's use our preferred internet browser. I will be using Google Chrome. So in order to access Rextester.com, you just want to type in Rextester.com on your search bar, and you'll come up to this page. This is the main editor in the page. So what you want to do is mess around with it for a little bit, get familiarized with how it works. So you can edit the code, the area pretty much, the editor. Code Mirror just gives you a lot of room. Edit area gives you a little bit more freedom with text and font size. And then you have the simple area, which gives you the same thing, just without the color on the keyboards. So I'm going to stick around with edit area because of the font size, and you guys can see my text a little better. You can also edit where your console is. By default, it's at the bottom. You can change it to your right. So it'll be on the right side. Like I said, I like it at the bottom, so I'll be sticking with that. So for the sake of simplicity, we'll be focusing on just the main section for right now, and maybe a couple more videos, just because these are a little bit more advanced and later on features. So in order to write about our first program, which is the simplest program, which is Hello World, which by default it's already written on Rextester. So what it does is it writes Hello World to our console, so you can see it by just running it, and then you see Hello World at the very bottom. But so we'll be creating a lot of programs, so you want to be able to create your own account. That way you can access them later. So let's go in and hit the login button, and then you have your simple register mode, your Google accounts or Facebook. I'll be using a Google account. Here you go. When you're brought up to the main login page, you'll have nothing if you haven't used this before. But this is where your programs will be saved. In order to create a new program, you just want to hit the run code, and then you'll be brought up to the editor again. So we already have our first program, which is Hello World. Let's make a change to it. So let's say console, capitalize C, and then write line, because we're writing our line in the console. And then let's say our new program, and then close the parentheses, the quotation marks, parentheses as well. You gotta make sure you close both of them, and then end with a semicolon. That way it will not give you an error when you try to run it. So if we run it, you'll have Hello World followed by our new program. So let's talk about saving the program so that you can play with it later, or just save it. So let's hit save it, and then you want to come up with a title. I will say program A. And then these are your privacy settings. I personally will just keep it to myself so that I can see it and edit it. So then we'll hit OK. And that has been saved. It gives you a link to where your domain will be saved as. You can also access them by going to your username and then going to program A. And then you have your program. So any changes you make as soon as the program is brought up will not be saved unless you hit the editor mode. Once you hit the edit mode, all the changes you make will be saved. So let's write console.write line new edit in all caps, just for fun. And then you want to close it with a semicolon. Don't forget that, like I said, it will crash. And then we run it, and then here we go, no edit. And then you want to hit save edits, that way it is saved, and then the program name, which is A, or the title of our program, and then hit OK. And then our updates would be saved. So you can view that through the history of the saves. So you'll be version 1, which is the first time we saved it, and then our latest version, which was that saved just now. And here we go, we're back up to our program. You can delete the program if you like. You can do it right at the program, or you can do it through your stuff pretty much. You can remove it down here. But that is the basics of Rextester for now. I would suggest you guys go on, log on, make your account, mess with it for a bit, um, write code, play around with the editor, find what best fits you, um, and there you go. This is our today's tutorial.